finally, after so many tech issues, and me for trying to figure out color coordination for my webcam, I slightly got it better. But welcome everyone from YouTube, and this is, as you can probably tell from the lovely picture I have in front of me, Dragapult Charizard with a small hint of Bibarel and Lost Box. So you may be asking, what in the God's amalgamation is this? Well, you see, it's good. Alright, so the whole premise of this deck is basically to give you an additional attacker, so you have about 3 attackers and at least a single prizer, so you don't waste a Radiant spot where it takes a lot of pressure, especially like a massive one-of, and that can be detrimental to like hitting certain things, that can tech multiple turns, stuff like that. So you kind of get the gimmick of this now. So our main thing is to basically kind of tear out as fast as we can for our Lost Box to set up Cramorant. I know, unfortunately I played one. This isn't my list. This is one of the ones that won a City League, I believe it was. I'll have the link down in the description for when I actually post this. But I've been playing this quite a bit. I max rated it, minus the Charizards, because my god, that's expensive. But I max rated it to a certain point where I actually fully want to play this deck full time. So that's how I work. I like bling it out, so I know this deck that I want to play, learn, and get more game reps in with. So obviously, again, it's kind of weird. We don't play 4 Comfey, Switch cards, all that stuff. No, this is a small, quick kind of thing. Help set up. We don't rely heavily on the Lost Box engine, but it is there, so in case if we need to, you know, attack into, say, Screamtail, Monkey Dories, anything with low HP, then the Cramorant's there for that. So let me get into the whole list. 3 Dreepy, 2 Drakloak. Again, the deck doesn't really evolve around Drakloak, but it is there. I'm going to take my earbud out. 3 Charmander, 1 Charmeleon with flame availability, so if we get devoed, he doesn't get devoed. Perfect. Still sucks if he gets a whole bunch of damage on him, ways a Charizard, and then gets devoed, but we'll get there at a certain point, because we will do some game reps with this. Then we have the Bidoof. You may be asking also, why not the 60 HP? Well, you see, this deck is still around. So, the Bidoof that has the bench protection from Greninja, yeah, that kind of only saves Greninja. But Dragapult still does 60 damage to knock it out, so you kind of need at least one extra push to kill this one. So that's why I like this one a lot more. Kind of like why I picked up the deck, because extra draw power through a lot of ways. One Bibarel, obviously, with the Industrial Incisors. If we have no cards in hand, draw 5. Or we draw up until we have 5. So if we still have cards in hand, draw up until 5. We all know that. Next is 1 Comfey. Yes, I know 1. Woo. But again, we're not relying heavily on the Lost Box engine, but we also have this as a pivot through the Rescue Board, Switch, Prime Catcher, all that stuff, so we can at least get our moves going. 1 Manaphy to help protect like Drakloaks and anything through like Greninjas, or yeah, it's pretty much about all I can think of, honestly. That's really doing bench damage is Greninja. Again, this deck does still have an issue against you know, like Lost Box doing Iron Hand stuff, or Future Box doing Turbo Hands, all that. But what deck that isn't playing stages has that issue? I mean, really, like Guardy has it, and that's that won a won a Worlds. It did not win a Worlds. It won our first Twilight Masquerade regionals, so there's that. NEIC. The Radiant Tsareena, I like this due to the fact that if we're going against a mirror match or something that we just kind of get small little pings by some of the monkey dories, to like soften our boys up, and we live. This reduces them from being damaged to the point where they can do more counters to actually knock something out. Granted, it heals 20, but it heals 20 from everything. So that can save a lot of extra damage, especially if something's just like maybe out of range before it evolves. We evolve it, we heal it, still within out of de-evolution range, so great for that. One Cramorant, obviously, because playing Lost Zone. We need the Cramorant, so it's another attacker for free. 4 Colress experiments, again, great jaw power. Granted, you Lost Zone 2 cards, but it's not the worst thing in the world because a lot of the stuff is in multiples, which is good. So we like doing that. 3 Ionos. Again, you need hand recursion back into the deck. You need hand disruption for your opponents. Pretty straightforward. 2 boss orders, bring up anything that you want. 4 Ultra Balls, we have a lot of evolutions that we want to get to. So we want Dragcloaks, Dragapults, Charmeleon, Charizards, Bidoof. Yeah, anything that we can't get with Buddy-Buddy Poffins or Nest Ball, we kind of get with this. Speaking of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, play 4 of those. 3 Rare Candy. Since we play 3 middle evolutions, that's kind of our safe spot for playing 3. We don't use all of them. If we do, it is what it is. But we play 2 Super Rod for the recursion of middle stages, 2 Nest Ball to get the Radiant Tsareena back out, Bidoof, Bibarel, wow, Bidoof, not Bibarel, Cramorants, anything we obviously can't get out with the Buddy-Buddy Poffins. 1 Earthen Vessel, so we search out missing energy that we don't have. 1 Counter Catcher, because sometimes we will be behind, sometimes we won't. It's a discard card. If anything off of Lost Vacuum, get rid of Pokemon tools, stadiums, stuff like that. Switch, good pivot. Prime Catcher, amazing card. I was playing Scoop Up Cyclone in my last version of Charizard Dragapult, but Prime Catcher for this helps so many things, just the fact that we now play technically 4 bosses and 3 pivots, so it helps consistency and just helps get us out of a pinch while also getting us to possibly a knockout or multiples. Rescue Board, again, gives Comfey a free pivot, gives Dragapult a free pivot, Cramorant free pivot. Really good card. 2 Temple of Sinnoh. I was trying to figure out why 2, but I keep forgetting that we have Lugia in format with Legacy Energy, and we have Iron Thorns EX in format, where it also plays DTEs, Blissey DTE, what else is there? Greninja DTE. So, a lot of decks that require all special energies. This stops it, and takes 1 more of their turns away. Unfortunately, unless it's the Minccino, but at that point we should hopefully be killing the basics before they evolve into their evolutions. But 1 Artazon, obviously we want to get to the Cramorant, the Comfeys, and all of our basics that we don't see off of Buddy-Buddy. 5 Fire, again we're playing Charizard, good acceleration, so go, as long as it's not active against him Glittermane, we're fine. 5 energies, so 2 to active, or if we have 1 hands, we get 1 active to the Charizard, 1 Dreepy, manually attached to the Charizard inactive, or we're going to be swinging with. 3 Psychics, I know, kind of awkward, but we don't heavily rely on the Dragapult. It comes up, but again, it's kind of like, you pick which one you want to choose. So, alright, now that we're done with that, let's get into some of the games. So we have Dragapults. Ignore the other deck lists that are like a million. I lost my camera. Don't know why it's so in the back of everything. But let me do this. I'm just going to keep it off because that makes life so much easier, and I don't want to fool around with this for another hour. So this is going to be a no face cam video for this part. Alright, so we got Tails. We will go second because obviously we want to go second. If we can get 4 things in the Lost Zone, have Cramorant, we're set pretty well. Alright, so we don't get there, but we do get 2 Dreepies, we get a Nest Ball, and whatever our opponent sets us up with. If this Dragapult... Oh, okay. I will definitely say it's not one deck I've tested against, so this is going to be very well. So the one downside to the Lost Box matchup that I know of is, again, a lot of it has 70 HP, so we need that one extra push. It is what it is for that. Alright, so switch. Oh, we're going against Lost Box Dragapult. Okay, so how do we play this? I feel like I know how this should go, but we don't play TM De-Evolution. So let's do that, get rid of that. I would love to see what my cards are if the game doesn't crash. Thankfully it doesn't. Do we have Switch? We have Counter Catcher. So we won't be able to get there. Do this. We know they don't play Dragapult. I mean, Greninja. Oh my god. Do this. This as a precaution, in case they do play Jet Energies, which I don't think they will, but we also don't really need a deck if it's going to be there. Okay. I think that should be a pass from us. So, kind of sucks we have 2 Charmanders set up, so in case they knock one out, is what it is. Alright, so it goes in Drakloak, so we still have an extra turn. We still possibly have a... Possibly still couldn't go in the Cramorant and knock it out. So kind of right now for us, we have the advantage of playing Radiant Tsareena, but we also need... What in the... Okay. We also need Colress plus Colress, Switch, and Vacuum. Okay, so we're sitting pretty well. I'll do this just to keep this safe. Need to keep that in hand so we don't attach it, just in case we get Dragapult and Rare Candy with Charizard Rare Candy. It's not exactly what we want. I feel like we're fine here giving this up. Two Colress. I think we should be fine holding this. Make it seem like we have nothing. Granted, we really don't have much, but... I don't know why they're playing Great Ball, though. Seems like a very bad card to be playing. Especially for a Lost Box kind of deck. Do they just do nothing again? That'd be great. Nope. Yeah, so the one thing, like, I don't care about the Lost Box variant of Dragapult is the fact that you have to get to 7, and Lost Box being Lost Box, you brick a lot. So, you have harder ways to get to 7. Granted, with the Drakloak, you get the extra look at the top of the deck, so you can be fine, but you're also not. You're also looking at 2 cards, putting one on the bottom, one in hand, in comparison to the others that you might hit with Colress. So they could knock this out with Cramorant. I think they're just going 7, which is fine by me because the more they waste Switch cards, we should be good. Why the Great Ball? Okay. So we go in Dragapult, Mirage Gate. Do you have 2 in hand? Again, they can't really knock anything on our bench out, luckily, but they do get the first hit. Only difference is we hit them for 200 if we get that far, or we get to hit them for 210 with Charizard. Or we can soften up, do 120, 110 with the Cramorant. Alright, so soften up the Charizard. Do another interesting play. I see what the plan is. Soften off the 2 big boys for later on. I think we go for this, so that's less damage taken out of it. So we don't get these gone. We need those. Okay, I think that's what we choose. So we already have another Zard that we can set up. Or Dragapult. That works too. So we get both of them. That's pretty good. Alright, so I'll do Charizard there. Vernal Rain, yes. $210. So this goes to the same thing for like any other Charizard deck or basic Dragapult, depending on what you're going against. You kind of want to take always the 2/2/2 prizing, so you have just a quicker path. So technically our path would be knock this out, put damage on here, and then kind of move our way down. So we also have to stop them from getting another Dragapult, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Trying to see Rare Candy, I'm assuming. Technically we have a boss for them, so take 200 here. 6, 3, or knock this out fully, which I guess is kind of bad, but is what it is. Yeah, take that. Rest here, or start playing on the Drakloak. Okay. So we're still alive. Unfortunately, they're at 2 prizing now, but I think we should hypothetically be fine. this. Do I boss up the Dreepy? Going to Iono. Put them down to 4 cards. Take knockout here. This also takes us out of the Cramorant range too. Which I don't know why they brought that up. Maybe just to 310. Put this at 310. Okay. So technically hard retreat this. Heal. Knockout. Boss up Cram or Bidoof? Okay, that's fine. I think that's actually really fine. So 1 left in deck. Feel like we're just keeping pace, but at a fine pace. Secondly, we still have Rescue Board left. We should be able to switch cards. They can't stabilize either, which is funny enough. Oh, that's very free. Technically boss up the Drakloak. Yep, we're getting that Drakloak. Real gone. As well as we still have a Prime Catcher too. That's wild. That's what are you doing? What is this deck? This isn't good. Why Master Ball? Why? Why all this ball search for nothing? Cram? Okay. So I'm healing this for a lot. That's going to die. What are you... Okay, so you're down 2. You still can't save line me, and you're not getting anything out of this. Like, now I'm just healing for free. We'll definitely keep that. Yeah, let's do that. So now they have no big attacker. So now we're pretty much sitting pretty. So again, they can't knock us out with even Sableye. We have boss, so unless they Iono us or boss stall, then they don't have disruption, so rescue board, energy, retreat. Because I'm assuming they're going to boss up the Bibarel or the Tsareena, if they had it. That's so much gone. Stop playing Manaphy down. The card does nothing. The card does nothing against this. So, as a heads up for anyone that doesn't know, Manaphy and Jirachi do not stop Dragapult. The only thing that stops Dragapult is Rapska. If you have both of them on the field, sure, whatever. I think that works. But Rapska's the only thing that stops Dragapult for sure that I know of. This is nothing. His damage counters. So, okay, yep, boss stall. Yep, correct. I knew it. This is free. This is so free. Yep, retreat into Cram. 110. Whatever. This is game. Oh, Lord. And I heal another 20. And I get another one. Like, this is so... Oh, my God. Let's just end this. I can't, man. There. Game. Alright, we'll do one more because that was a god-awful match to go against. Collect our rewards because we haven't done anything today. Oh my god, that was bad. That was really bad. Let's go Tails. Tails never fails, as my boy Justin says. Tails doesn't fail. Let's go. No. So not a lot of times you want to go first with this. Okay, this is going to be Guardy, I'm assuming. This is Ancient Box. I lied. I lied to you, chat. I lied to you. I am a filthy liar. This is a very awkward. What is this? Why are we doing things? Alright, so this gets a little more annoying. Also, we don't have Comfey. Okay. So we can't play Artazon because we don't want them to have any more boys. Going to mute myself real quick. Alright guys, sorry I had a emergency, but that should be the end of the video. Unfortunately, I don't know how to play against Ancient Box because I hardly see that deck, but if you know how to beat it, please let me know in the comments down below. Much appreciated. And as always, let me pull up the deck list again, turn my beautiful face in. You guys have a wonderful day, and keep staying safe. Bye guys.